PYX 106. Quinn and Cantera.
It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul Harding on the horn.
From Martin Harding and Mazzotti. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Can you lie to Congress if you're not under oath? And how does that all work? I'm so confused.
We saw so much of that yesterday. We're confused on it.
Yeah, so number one, if you're under oath, the statute's pretty clear. You lie to Congress, up to 5 years in prison, and you get a perjury charge, so not good. So then this sort of thing comes out, what if you're not under oath? Well, there's another statute that mirrors that says you can't lie to Congress even if you're not under oath, right? So it really has the same penalty. It's the same theme that you can't lie to Congress, but one of them says under oath, the other one says you're not under oath. Truth is, I was confused when I saw that myself. I had to clarify last night when I was looking at this, and same penalties, same statute.
So I guess what's the point of the hearing with Kushner yesterday not being under oath? Like
on the record or something like that? Is that
either way, you're on some official record, correct?
Either way, you're on official record. It's like analogous to when the FBI comes and talks to you, right?
Right.
All they're saying is, hey, we've got a couple questions for you, and if you lie to them, yeah, it is a criminal charge. I remember Jackie Joyner-Kersee and some other people that sort of just kind of spoke to the FBI, told them an untruth, and ended up going to jail for that. So, yeah, you don't always have to be under oath to tell the truth to the federal government.
And then we keep seeing this, and I heard this is like a legendary law school debate, but can the president pardon himself? Have you debated that one? Has that come up in school?
Not in school, but there's always that conversation, right? So the prevailing wisdom is the president has the ability to pardon anyone for their crimes. Certainly never in history has a president pardoned themselves, and I don't think that has any statutory backing to support that. I mean, there's not a qualification that says that he or she can't, but the pardon, I believe, has to be to a third party. But, yeah, that's been kind of fun to talk about if something were to happen to a sitting president.
And that would go right to the Supreme Court, right?
The Supreme Court would absolutely look at that statute and see what the interpretation would be as whether or not they're allowed to do that. Again, I don't feel that would be allowed, right? It doesn't make sense. So how could you pardon yourself? That would make it virtually impossible for the sitting president to ever be convicted of a crime.
Paul, jumping back to Kushner from yesterday with the closed session and the non-oath discussion, if someone goes in and outs something that he said behind closed doors yesterday, will they first bring him out and then put him under oath, or will they go after? Or will they say he lied if he did? Not even Kushner, anybody. Would they then bring them out and put them under oath in the public first, or would they immediately go right to some sort of legal ramification?
Yeah, they've got a couple options, right? So I believe what they would do here, because of the political nature of it, is they would put him under oath in front of a congressional hearing where the world can listen, right? And then they can say, if then they can prove it was a lie, they then are going to have a lot of support in terms of what they're doing, and it won't look like it's sort of this background political piece to it, even though it'd be the most politicized, right, putting them in front of Congress. So I suspect that that's what they will do, is sort of make a bit of a fanfare about it, and then try to prove that what he said isn't a lie. Now, what you hear a lot at these hearings is, to the best of my recollection, right? You've heard it over and over. It's been a while, but I believe that, right? So they're always qualifying these things, and maybe to some extent it's because these are events in the past, but they're being very careful that if it's ever kind of proven, well, what you said was wrong, well, it's easy. I must have just had a bad day in recalling the event that day.
You should take this back to the house with you, Cantera.
I trust me, I do. No, I do.
Say to the kids, when you're an advisor to the president, just don't lie. Just if you don't lie, you don't have to worry about that.
We have a lot of teaching moments in this planet right now.
No question.
Opportunities. Yes, they are.
We're learning. Are we learning? Let's hope we're learning.
All right, well, thanks for clearing that up. We appreciate it this morning, Paul.
Absolutely, guys.
All right, Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 at 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
It's PYX 106.
Quinn and Cantera. Mornings on PYX 106.